The following program is rated MWO and contains grown men marking out over other grown men that dress in tights and pretend to fight. The following announcement has been paid for by the MWO.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to another exciting episode of the Mark World Order podcast, where pro wrestling is life, brother. I am your horrible host, Brent, and today we are bringing you guys another exciting matchup in our King of the Marks trivia tournament. Once again, this is the NXT season. We've got two hungry competitors on the line. I'm going to go ahead and introduce both of them right now. So, competitor number one. He is joining us from the What's Wrong with Wrestling podcast. Ladies and gentlemen, it is Eric Slamilton Hamilton.
How is it going? Slamilton is in the house, and I'm ready to dominate this trivia.
Perfect. I want to thank you so much for joining us in this tournament. I've probably said it before on the podcast, huge fan of your guys' podcast and everything you guys do. So I was really happy that you're willing to be a part of this tournament. You guys do trivia basically every week on your own podcast. So, that made me think, maybe these guys might be interested as well. So we'll see how you do, because we've got some guys in this tournament who know a ridiculous amount of wrestling. So you got to bring your A game.
Yeah, I listened to the first two rounds. And there was some stuff on there. I'm like, wow, how do they know that?
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. So
I'm excited to see if I can advance in this.
All right. Well, let's see. I'll go ahead. So your opponent tonight was the mystery opponent listed on the bracket. And I'll go ahead and introduce him without any further ado. It is actually going to be me. So I'm going to be your opponent tonight. I am officially entering the King of the Marks tournament. Normally I am the host, and I host these things. I come up with the questions and everything. But tonight we're going to have a special guest host who you thought was your special, your mystery opponent. We have got 1/3 of the legendary ring crew on the phone. We have got Davey Dangerously hosting tonight. How's it going, Davey?
I can't believe I have actually agreed to this, but for the first time in 5 seasons, this show will actually have a tremendous host instead of a horrible host.
Yeah, so that's my gimmick, Eric. I'm the horrible host. So Davey, Eric, I don't know, you guys never met each other. This is Davey. He was our season 1 winner of the King of the Marks tournament. He used to be known as King Dangerously, but recently retired because he was undefeated for the longest time, and then recently lost his first match last season. So, anyways, but he's been a big part of the whole tournament ever since we started. So, I don't know if you want to say anything, Davey.
Eric, it's nice to meet you. I'm excited to host this, first time ever for me, and I'm not sure how good your trivia knowledge is. I know Brent is kind of wishy-washy. So welcome to the show, and I'm looking forward to see what both of you guys have. And I have some awesome questions for you. I did my due diligence, and I'm looking forward to sharing these questions with both of you guys. So congratulations, welcome, and let's get this thing started.
All right, cool. And I want to thank you for taking the time to do that, Davey. So without wasting any more time, let's go ahead and jump into it. And why don't you go ahead and reveal, because I don't even know. Normally I'm the one that picks the topic, comes up with the questions, but I don't even know any of that tonight. So why don't you go ahead and reveal tonight's topic?
Well, as you know, this season 5 is the NXT season, and I'm going to take a little step back. I'm going to go into NXT's past, and boys, your topic tonight is the Queen, Charlotte Flair. How are you guys feeling about that?
Go ahead, Eric.
Wow, that's This should be interesting. I know Charlotte has really dominated the main roster, but she wasn't half the performer she was in NXT. So I'll be interested in seeing where some of this trivia that you're going to give us is.
Yeah. To be honest, like I was aware of NXT since its inception, but I didn't really start following it until like about the Finn Balor Joe era when they were kind of feuding. And I know Charlotte and the Horsewoman were all gone by then pretty much, so I'm a little nervous. I really don't know how much I'll know if we're just focusing on their time in NXT, so it should be pretty interesting.
Well, as I listen to the El Peligroso episode, we're going to run the gambit
All right.
of Charlotte's career, much like the Adam Cole. I know you had some Ring of Honor questions and stuff like that, so I'm going to run the gambit with Charlotte's career. So hopefully you guys can blow this thing out of the water. Like I said, this is my first time hosting, and I think I did pretty well with the questions. I wanted to make them hard, but not too hard, and definitely not easy. So, I hope I don't shit the bed on this one. Good luck to both of you.
I hope I don't, too. Anyways, all right. Let me go ahead real quick before we jump into round one. Let me explain the rules for the good marks listening at home, since you don't usually do that whole thing, Davey. So in round one, there are 10 questions. Each question is worth 1 point. Each competitor is going to have an opportunity to answer these 10 questions. So the way we're going to do it is, because my phone's the hub, I'm going to be going first in round one. We'll let Eric, step off the line while I answer my 10 questions, and then he'll come back on and he'll answer the 10 questions. I don't know, Davey, have you prepared a superfan bonus question should either one of us get all 10 questions correctly?
You know I have.
All right, awesome. So there is a superfan bonus question. So if Eric or I should answer all 10 questions correctly, we'll get a shot at that superfan bonus question for an additional 1 point. And then a new rule change for the season regarding the phone a king option. I'm actually just going to relegate that to round 3, because I don't think anyone would ever use it in round 1. If they try to use it in round 2, that would be a nightmare. And so that's just going to be saved for round 3. So I'll talk about that again in round 3. All right.
Yeah, sounds good.
All right. So I think Eric's good on the rules. So we'll go ahead and just have you drop off, my friend. And then when I'm done answering, we'll give you a call back and bring you back on the line to take your turn at these questions in round 1.
All right. That works for me.
All right. Sounds good. I'll give you a call in just a little bit.
Okay.
All right. Bye. All right, he is gone. So it is just you and I, my friend.
Oh, how the tables have turned, my friend.
Oh my gosh. I'm going to give you so much shit.
Yeah, mean, this is how are you feeling? This is your first time. You're like a rookie at this. Are you feeling nervous?
No, I mean, not so. I'm nervous because it's new ground. I'm not nervous, because if I win or lose, I really don't care. But just hoping that this thing rolls smoothly. I guess I feel more nervous as like a producer and stuff like that. Does that make sense?
Makes total sense. So, but are you ready?
Oh yeah, almost. Hold on, let me cue up the soundboard, because even though you're the host, I still have the soundboard. So when you're ready, go ahead and let me know to ring that bell, my friend. I am ready.
You're a horrible host, but you're a fantastic producer. So if you're ready, let's ring that bell.
All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Round 1.
All right, for question number 1, what is Charlotte Flair's real name?
Her real name, because isn't Charlotte like North Carolina, where she's from?
I can't answer those questions.
Jeez, this is how badly I suck at this stuff. Like these, like you're the ring crew guys can like piece knowledge together to derive at an answer, whereas I'm just like part of me, I got to get into the head of Rick, but Rick probably wasn't around when she was named. That sounds mean.
That's terrible.
That is terrible. I'll edit that out. I'm gonna go with, is it? I know the last name's Flair. Maybe is it Sarah Flair? I don't know.
That, sir, is incorrect.
Oh, jeez. What's
The answer is Ashley Flair.
Ashley Flair. I got the last name right.
All right. For
Super fan bonus
number
question
2.
out the window on question number
Bonus
1.
super fan gesture bonus question is out the window with the very first question.
Wow.
You are not only are you a terrible, horrible host, but you're so far a horrible competitor.
Yes. And I also, just so everyone knows, Charlotte Flair is my favorite female superstar too.
You should be ashamed of yourself.
I'm always ashamed of myself. This has nothing to do with it. Anyways, keep going.
All right. Question number 2. What year was Charlotte Flair born?
Let's go with I'm gonna go with 1992.
Final answer?
Yes.
That is incorrect.
Damn it.
The correct answer was 1986.
Oh my gosh. I was way off.
You were way off. She was in first grade when 1992.
Yeah, I suck at this game. Keep going.
All right, question number 3. What year did Charlotte Flair make her professional wrestling debut?
So she was born in 86.
Yeah, she wasn't born in 1992.
So that'll actually come in handy. Let's say, so she was 86. So she's like 34. Damn, she's older than I thought. Let's say she started in, what the hell? We'll say 2006.
That is incorrect.
Damn.
The correct answer is 2012.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
I got a streak going right now, though. That's for sure.
But it's like the reverse Undertaker.
And everyone immediately already knows why I do not participate in these matches.
Wow. Never again. Never again.
Go on. Next question.
All right. Question number 4. What year did Charlotte Flair make her WWE main roster debut?
I could be wrong, but I want to say it was probably like 2014 or 2015. I could be wrong, but that's what I'm narrowing it down to my mind anyways. So let's go with shoot. We'll say 2014.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect.
Damn it. What is
you were
it?
off by 1 year. It was 2015. You had it.
Oh my gosh! I should have
You had it
stuck
on the
with it.
tip of your tongue, my friend, and you should have been yet again. This is like the greatest joy ever. I can't wait till this debuts. Oh man, are you ready for question number 5?
No, but go for it.
At what WrestleMania did Charlotte Flair appear alongside Sasha Banks and Alexa Bliss for Triple H's entrance? I need the number of the actual WrestleMania.
That was 31, right?
Is that your final answer?
Oh man, I guess yes.
That is incorrect.
Damn it! Is it 30?
It was WrestleMania 30.
Dang it! At least I'm getting closer now.
Wow, this is great. This brings me such joy.
Keep going, you asshole.
For question, but you know, all my hard work. I mean, I don't know. It just makes me feel bad. But anyway,
No, these are
number
easy
6.
questions. I just don't know.
For question number 6, in what year did Charlotte Flair become NXT Women's Champion?
2013?
That is incorrect.
Damn it.
The correct answer is 2014.
All right, next one.
This is tremendous. Question number 7.
I'm going to set a record here. Keep
At
going.
Hell in the Cell 2016, Charlotte made history not only by becoming a competitor in the Hell in a Cell match, but was the first time ever that women main evented a pay-per-view. At Hell in the Cell 2016, who was her opponent?
Sasha Banks.
Oh my God, the streak is broken. That is correct.
Yeah, 1 point, baby, on the board.
Wow, the first woo of the night.
Now I got 3 more. There we go.
How dare you? All right, for question number 8.
Let's
What
go.
was the name of the stadium where Charlotte Flair made history by wrestling in the main event of WrestleMania against Becky Lynch and Ronda Rousey?
Becky Lynch and Ronda Rousey. So basically, it was last year's WrestleMania.
Yes, I need the name of the stadium.
Shoot, I suck. I'm trying to think, and the only thing that's coming to me is Barclays, but I know that's not right because they did it. But I could be in the wrong town altogether. I can't even remember where WrestleMania was last year. It was in New York because I got some of the damn shirts. Was it MetLife?
Wow, that is correct. sir.
Yes! Woo! Nice.
Wow, the streak is over, I guess. All right. Question number 9.
2 points.
2 points. I'm sorry. Let me throw that out there. Question number 9. From 2013 to 2015, Charlotte Flair was married to this professional wrestler.
I should know this. Damn it. I should know this. Which professional wrestler? Oh. Who was she married to and then divorced from? Was it I mean, it's going to be a wrong guess. I don't know. Zack Ryder.
That is incorrect.
I have no idea.
The correct answer is Bram.
Bram.
Yes, or Thomas Latimer.
Yeah, whatever.
As known from the NWA Power episodes.
Oh,
You should
okay.
know.
I don't watch that.
Bram. He was a TNA guy.
Yeah, I know. I remember Bram. He was
Yeah.
he was generic at best. All right, last question. Let's do it. Let's see if I can end it with 3.
Question number 10.
Yes.
In 2017, Charlotte Flair made her acting debut playing the character Heather Rockrear in what movie?
Rockrear?
Rockrear, yes. This is legit.
Heather Rockrear?
Yes.
Is this one of those like
No, it's a play
scary
on words.
movies? Is it a WWE Studios movie? You don't have to tell me.
I don't believe it is. But,
2017. Heather
Charlotte made her acting debut
Heather
playing the
Rockrear.
character Heather Rockrear in what movie?
I can't tell if that's offensive to Asians or just a really bad name for Locklear. 2017. I honestly have no idea what came out in 2017. That was such a long time ago. I don't know. I can't even come up with an answer. I'll just stone cold myself.
Yeah, that is incorrect, of course. You're no answer. The correct answer is Psych, the movie. Remember Psych?
Balls. I've literally never watched a single episode of Psych. Even though I've watched Raw my entire life and it's on the same channel, I've never once watched a single episode of Psych.
Neither have I, but she played Heather Rockrear in Psych
All
movie.
right. So at the end of round one, not the end of round one, halfway through round one, Brent has got 2 points, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes. Congratulations. At least you didn't have a reverse Undertaker. Supervan bonus question is out the window. So let's bring Eric Slamilton Hamilton in, and let's embarrass you a little bit more.
All right. Sounds good. I'll go ahead and give him a call.
All right, guys, we are back with Brent, the horrible host, and Eric Slamilton Hamilton. It is his turn to answer these 10 questions. Eric, are you feeling a little bit nervous for your first time here?
You know, I'm not going to lie. I am.
All right, you ready to dive into these Charlotte Flair questions?
Yeah, let's dive in.
All right, let's do it. Let's ring that bell.
Well, we don't ring the bell twice in round one. We just ring it once.
Oh, wow.
You horrible host.
He doesn't get his own bell?
Fine. He'll get his own bell. Here you go. You didn't even ask me
All
about the
right.
questions either.
Question number 1. What is Charlotte Flair's real name?
Ashley.
That is correct.
Woo!
All right. For question number 2, what is Charlotte Flair, or I'm sorry, what year was Charlotte Flair born?
Let me see. Because I know she's a little bit younger than me, but she's still an 80s baby. 86?
That is correct.
Oh, that was a fun guess.
We have a streak going with 2.
It's not
Are you ready for question number 3? 2 is a streak, Brent. 2 is a streak.
Should we pull back the curtain or no?
Not yet.
Okay,
Not yet.
okay.
I want to embarrass you a little bit more. Are you ready
Okay.
for question number 3? Question number 3 is, what year did Charlotte Flair make her professional wrestling debut?
That was in 2000 because she was on WCW.
Are we gonna have to fact check this now?
Well, no, that's technically correct, but as a pro wrestler, should I have said that? What year did she make her professional wrestling debut as a wrestler?
Okay, as a wrestler, that was 2013.
That is incorrect. You were off 1 year. It was 2012.
Oh, okay.
All right. Question number 4.
Hey,
what year did Charlotte Flair make her WWE main roster debut?
Ooh, main roster. That was part of the women's revolution thing. That was 2015.
That is correct.
All right.
All right. So, let's see. Question number 5. At what WrestleMania did Charlotte Flair appear alongside Sasha Banks and Alexa Bliss for Triple H's entrance? I need the year of the WrestleMania. Or the number of WrestleMania.
Oh, it was WrestleMania 30.
That is correct. All right. In what year did Charlotte Flair become NXT Women's Champion?
Oh, let's see. That wasn't too far before she debuted on the main roster. 2014?
That is correct.
Oh.
So that puts them up to 5 points, right?
That puts him up to 5 points. Superfan bonus question is out the window because he missed one, but we still got some more questions to ask. Question number 7. At Hell in the Cell 2016, Charlotte Flair made history not only by being a competitor in a Hell in the Cell match, but was the first time ever women main evented a pay-per-view. At Hell in the Cell 2016, who was her opponent?
Sasha Banks.
That is correct for one more. All right, question number 8. What was the name of the stadium where Charlotte made history by wrestling in the main event of WrestleMania against Becky Lynch and Ronda Rousey?
That is MetLife Stadium, because I was there, baby.
Oh, nice.
All right, that is correct. Woo! All right, question number 9. From 2013 to 2015, Charlotte Flair was married to this professional wrestler.
Ooh. Oh.
I should host this thing every week.
Man, I honestly have no idea.
So that's a you want to throw a guess out there?
There's no bad guesses. I guessed Zack Ryder. So
That was a bad guess. That was a freaking horrible guess.
Man, I imagine it'd be someone she was in developmental with. Let's go with Honor of the Ascension.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. She was married to former TNA superstar and current NWA superstar Bram, a.k.a. Thomas Latimer.
Oh.
I think
Ouch.
you're
All
being
right,
generous
here we
with
go.
you're being generous with the
I
word
don't even know if
super.
I've ever heard of him.
See what I mean? You don't have to use the word super.
For question number 10 to close out the round, in 2017, Charlotte Flair made her acting debut playing the character Heather Rockrear in what movie?
Who was the character's name?
Heather Rockrear.
It's not an Asian accent. It's Rock Rear.
Last name is spelled Rockrear. Heather Rockrear. No, I am not racist.
Well,
Shoot, you know what? I think I know this. It was a movie they made out of one of those USA shows because they always had wrestlers on it. Is it Psych?
That is correct.
Oh,
damn.
All right. So
that always sticks out because, like, I think CM Punk was like, I'm never on any crappy USA shows. And, like, everyone always seemed to be on that show.
yeah, I've never seen an episode of Psych, nor have I seen the episode, the TV movie Psych, the movie. But I did see Charlotte's
Performance.
After I made this question, I Googled it, and she had a fight scene. She was like a badass. It was your typical wrestler being on a TV show.
Right. I think Cena was in it, too.
That I don't know, but I'm willing to check that. But yeah, good first round.
Yeah, you killed it, man.
For Eric Slamilton Hamilton with 8 points. Brent, however,
Shit the bed.
he shit the bed and only got 2 points. So
Whoa.
you are,
This is why
Horrible host and horrible trivia guy.
yeah, horrible contestant too. Yeah, this is why I host the damn thing.
all right. So for shits and giggles, do you guys want to know what the Superfan bonus question was?
Sure.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. In 2016, WWE held its first draft in 5 years. Which brand was Charlotte Flair drafted to?
This wasn't.
Brent,
Raw?
I'm gonna give... That is correct.
See, and I was gonna get SmackDown.
Of course you were.
Damn it! All right, let's go. So at the end of round one, it's 8-2. It's not over yet, but I'll go ahead and explain the rules for round two for the marks listening at home. So in round two, we have 2 questions. Each question has multiple correct answers. Each contestant is going to get one of these questions, and we're going to get 5 chances to give a correct answer. Each correct answer given is worth 2 points. Because Eric Slamilton Hamilton is in the lead, he's going to get to choose between question A and question B, not knowing beforehand what the question is. So go ahead, Eric. Would you rather have question A or question B?
I'll take question A, so you can have B for Brett.
There you go.
Such a nice guy.
All righty. So I'll hand the reins back over to you, Davey.
So who's going first? Is it going to be?
It's usually the person who's behind, so it'd be me.
All right, Brent. So for question B.
Well, hold on.
This?
We got to ring the bell, don't we?
Oh yeah, ring the bell.
You horrible host.
All right, question B.
Okay.
Name the 5 NXT Takeover events that Charlotte Flair has competed in.
Oh my gosh. Are they cities still?
I can't give that away, but it is like the current NXT Portland.
All right.
Obviously, that is the incorrect answer, so don't say that. But yeah.
Okay. How about NXT New York?
That is incorrect.
Oh my gosh. NXT Orlando?
That is also incorrect.
Damn it.
You got 3 more guesses.
Yeah. Thanks. Let's do Takeover. I don't know. Takeover Chicago.
That is incorrect.
Takeover. Wow, I am just sucking so bad. Takeover. Let's say New Orleans.
That is incorrect. One more guess.
I haven't stone cold myself, so there's the catch up for it. And the last incorrect guess will be, let's go with, what the hell? We'll say Philly.
That is incorrect for a clean sweep of 0. All right.
Wow.
Correct answers. I'll go from the very beginning. The first takeover event.
Wait. Eric, do you know any of these?
I don't know all the names. I know they weren't cities. That's when the NXT takeovers had like weird names. Like one was Takeover Fatal 4-Way.
That is correct.
Oh my gosh.
There's R Evolution.
That is correct.
And yeah, I think those are the only 2 I can think of.
What are the other 3?
The other 3 was Takeover Unstoppable.
Mm-hmm.
The other one was Takeover Rival. And the first ever Takeover was just called Takeover. However, this is a trick question because the first ever NXT event was called Arrival, but the tagline of Takeover was not added to that first event. The first Takeover was just called Takeover.
Well,
so I made it a little tricky for you guys. So it was Takeover Fatal 4-Way, Takeover R Evolution, Takeover Rival, and Takeover Unstoppable. Brent, you have 0 points in round 2, and we are now done for listening to such.
I think that's a first too. I think that's the first time anyone's ever completely stricken out in round 2. Setting records left and right.
This is fantastic. And like I said, it brings such joy to my cold heart.
All right, go to question A. Give Eric a start.
Right. Question A for you, Eric Slamilton Hamilton, is this. Charlotte is an 11-time women's champion, having won the NXT, Divas, Raw, and SmackDown women's titles. Name 5 women that she has defeated to become champion.
Oh, damn.
Let's see. Sasha Banks.
That is correct.
Woo!
Becky Lynch.
That is correct.
Woo!
Bailey.
That is correct.
Woo!
Let's see. What's else? I'm thinking Naomi. Shoot. Carmella.
That is correct.
Woo! Hold on. Let me interrupt for 1 second. If you answer this next question correctly, the match is over technically. So go ahead.
All my great questions are in round 3.
We can still do round 3. It's just that it won't matter. But go ahead.
We're gonna do round 3 because I worked hard on this.
I know how I feel.
Okay.
Go ahead.
The last one is Nikki Bella.
That is correct.
Woo!
The other choices were Natalia and Asuka.
Okay.
All right. So
You just
round
want me to answer
3,
all 5 of my questions incorrect before we end it, huh?
So the score now is 18-2, with obviously Eric is in the lead. I think we should do round 3 because these are pretty damn good questions.
All right.
If you want to explain the
Yes,
rules,
yes.
and then we can pick the numbers, and then we can listen to Eric destroy you.
All right. So for the marks listening at home, in round 3, there's once again 10 questions. In this round, we're going to divide the 10 questions between the 2 competitors. Because Eric has won and is in the lead, he's going to get to choose the 5 questions he wants to answer, not knowing beforehand what they are. Now, Eric, the order in which you choose your questions are going to correlate to their point value. So the first question you select is worth 1 point. The second one you select is worth 2 points, all the way up to 5. And then whatever is remaining will go to me, and then their numerical order from highest to lowest will correlate to their point value, lowest to highest. I said that backwards, lowest to highest. So, and then we do have the Phone a King option in play, which I probably will use. I don't know. And
Please use it. Please use it.
I will use it. So, oh man, I don't know. He'll shit on me too, though. So
At least you know you'll get some points if you phone a king.
that's true, I guess. So do you have any questions about the rules at all, Eric?
No, I think I got it.
All right. Then go ahead and let Davey know between numbers 1 and 10 the 5 questions you wanna answer.
Go with 4, 1, 7, 3, and 10.
3 and 10. Okay, so Brent, you have. Let me see. I'm kind of stupid here.
No, I got 2, 5, 6, 8, 9. I got you.
Thank you. 2, 5, 6, 8, and 9.
Yep.
Such a smart guy.
Mm.
All right. So
You asshole.
so Brent, are you ready for round 3, my friend?
I sure am, Davey. Ready as ever.
All right. Question number 2
Oh,
for
hold on.
1 point.
Hold on.
Ring that
Hold on.
bell.
All right.
Question number 2 for 1 point. At Night of Champions 2015, who did Charlotte defeat to become Divas champion?
Was it Paige?
That is incorrect.
Damn.
All right. So we move on to question 5, your 2-point question. In May of 2014, Charlotte won
Great.
the vacant NXT Women's Championship. Who vacated that championship?
Was it Paige?
Oh my God, that is actually correct.
Woo! That's 2 points for me. And just so you know,
Point.
just so like I can let Eric know too, like 2014 through 2016, I was not watching wrestling. I was like working 2 jobs, working on my master's degree. I didn't have time for wrestling. So the podcast while I was driving for work was actually how I kept on top. The What's Wrong with Wrestling podcast is how I kept on top of wrestling. So anyways, so all right, I'm ready for my 3-pointer. Sorry to interject there.
No, it's all right. All right, you got 4 points. So let's move on to question number 6 for 3 points. Your 3-point question is, at what pay-per-view did Charlotte make her WWE main roster debut by defeating Brie Bella and Sasha Banks?
Oh my goodness.
Fantastic question, by the way.
Was it Summerfest?
That is incorrect.
Damn it. What was it?
The correct answer was Battleground.
Oh, geez.
All right, here we go. Question number 8, your 4-point question. Who did Charlotte defeat to become WWE SmackDown Women's Champion for the very first time? And don't forget, you do have a Phone a King option.
Actually, I'm going to use that right now. I was just pulling up my phone to get that ready. So, because I don't know the answer, and maybe I'll know the 5-pointer. I don't know. So we're going to go ahead and Phone a King.
All right, let's do it.
All right. So the king we've got on reserve today is actually the most recent king of the marks, Greg Cherry. So let me go ahead real quick and get him on the line.
All right, Greg, welcome back to the show. I'm just going to cut right down to it. Brent has shit the bed. We are in round 3, and Eric is decimating Brent. The score is 18-4. Brent is on his 4-point question. Are you ready to help this foolish man answer this 4-point question?
Does it even matter?
It
I
really
mean, no,
doesn't.
we're just doing round 3 just because I had to work so hard to get these questions down. So we're just doing it for shits and giggles at this point. And plus, okay. I want Eric to just decimate Brent, so I want to give him the most points
possible.
So yeah, this is just round 3 is just bury Brent. So. The 4-point question is, who did Charlotte Flair defeat to become WWE SmackDown Women's Champion for the very first time?
Glad I stayed up for this one. Jeez, oh man, you could have at least made it competitive, Brent.
I told you, man, I suck at these.
Have you ever met Brent? That's why he's the host.
At least he's bought some of my merch. I can say that for him. By the way, the answer to that is Natalia.
Brent, do you so choose to follow
yes.
this king's footsteps and choose that as your 4-point question and answer? Are you down with that answer?
I'm down with that answer.
Of course, Greg Cherry is correct.
Oh, 1 second. There you go.
All right, Greg Cherry, it was an honor and pleasure to speak to you again, sir. I'm sorry that you had to be the phony king for such a horrible competitor in one Brent Landis. If there's anything you would like to plug or anything, now is your chance, good sir.
I'm going to plug my bed because that's where I'm going right now.
Oh, wow.
Nobody else is welcome, by the way.
All right.
But horrible host, horrible contestant. Get it together, Brent.
I know. I appreciate your time, though, Cherry.
Yep.
Good night, man.
Good night.
So for Eric listening, he lives in Pennsylvania, so it's pretty late there.
Oh, yeah, so it's like almost 11:30.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I knew I was going to do bad. I didn't know it was going to be this bad. So
Well, I mean, you have 8 points, so I mean,
yeah, well, yeah, half of my points are because it's a Greg Cherry. So let's go to that 5-point question. Let's hurry up.
all right, your 5-point is question number 9. Before Charlotte made her main roster debut as a competitor in 2015, she made an appearance in 2014 on Monday Night Raw for what special episode of Raw?
What year was it again?
2014. She made an
2014.
appearance on Monday Night
Damn.
Raw for what special event
Was
or what special episode of Raw?
was it the 1,000th episode? I have no idea.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect.
Go figure.
It was actually the Slammy Awards.
Ah, the Slammy Awards. That is super. That is a very special episode of Raw.
Yes.
Okay, so Eric, did you want to answer your questions, or are you good? I don't want to waste any more of your time.
No, let's answer them.
All right,
Let's,
all right.
All right, here we go for round 3. Eric Slamilton Hamilton, are you ready, my friend?
Yes, I am.
All right. Your 1-point question is question number 4. Question number 4 is, in 2013, Charlotte Flair joined Sasha Banks and Summer Rae
I
as
know
a trio.
this.
What was the name of that trio?
I know this because of his podcast.
Repeat the question one more time.
In 2013, Charlotte Flair joined forces with Sasha Banks and Summer Rae. What was the name of their trio?
The BFF.
That is correct.
They were best friends.
All right. Your 2-point question is question number 1. During her main roster debut, Charlotte Flair joined Becky Lynch and Paige to join Team PCB. What was the original name of that group?
It was the submission sorority.
That is correct.
Look it up, kids.
Yeah, Google that one.
Yeah, and we don't know why they changed it, but we will digress. Your 3-point question is question number 7. At what WrestleMania did Shawn Michaels retire Charlotte Flair's father, Ric Flair?
Ooh. That was. I'm trying to decide between two. I'm gonna say WrestleMania 24.
That is correct.
Okay. I almost said 23 on that one. I couldn't remember.
That was one of the few times that I have cried in wrestling, as Ric Flair is one of my all-time favorites. So I remember that, and screw Shawn Michaels. All right. So your 4-point question coincides with question number 3. Your 4-point question is, who was Charlotte Flair's final opponent in NXT before joining the main roster?
That's a tough one.
That was it. Sasha Banks.
That is correct. All right. And for the main event, your 5-point question is question number 10. Charlotte Flair had an unprecedented pay-per-view win streak as a singles competitor. How many consecutive victories did she have before losing to Bailey at Fastlane 2017?
Jeez.
Oh man.
I should host this thing every week. These questions are tremendous.
Let's see. That was in 2017 at Fastlane.
Yes, sir. Who was her opponent and who did she lose to?
Was the question how long was the streak?
Yeah, I thought it was how
Who
long
did
the
she
streak
finally
was.
lose to?
Yeah, how many consecutive victories did she have before losing to Bailey?
Okay.
Okay. Was it 15?
That is incorrect. The correct answer is 16. You are off by one.
Oh man.
Ah,
But, ladies and gentlemen, your winner by the score of 28-8 of the What's Wrong with Wrestling podcast. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Mr. Eric Slamilton Hamilton.
Oh man.
oh wow. Well, I really got to thank Brett here for being such a horrible contestant.
I know this is like kind of like a dress rehearsal for you for your round 2 match, basically.
Right. It's almost like I got to buy. Jeez.
Essentially, yeah. No,
This
yeah.
isn't the first time this has happened, but it's definitely the first time it's happened for the host turned competitor,
Yeah.
Mr. Landis.
So now everyone will, I've had several people ask, "Oh, when are you going to do it?" And I finally have, and now they'll never ask me to do it again. So they'll see why. I tell everyone I suck at this stuff. I have no idea how you guys remember this stuff. It is insane to me, the amount of detail and the type of detail that you guys can remember about wrestling in general. So it boggles my mind. Anyways, hey, congratulations, Eric. You're moving on to round 2. Just so you know, your opponent in round 2 is also another competitor who is making his first appearance in the King of the Marks tournament. I think you might have listened to it. Did you listen to El Peligroso match?
Yes.
You will be facing El Peligroso next week.
Boy.
In your next match. So that's who your opponent will be, and then the winner of that one goes on to the final. So.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, so you're not too far away. So, anyways, thank you so much for doing this. Go ahead, real quick. Plug, yourself. Plug your podcast, everything like that. Let the good marks know where they can find you guys.
Yes, it's What's Wrong with Wrestling. We're on iTunes, Google Podcasts, Spotify, wherever you listen to your podcast. Our social media handles are at Wrong Wrestling. You can find us there. And we just stopped doing the SmackDown recap just because it was so hard to watch it and want to recap it.
Mm-hmm.
So now we're back to doing one main show, which is out every Wednesday.
Gotcha. Perfect. All right. And Davey, go ahead, plug yourself and the crew and anything else you got coming up. Keeping in mind this is kayfabe. This one's not dropping until next Friday, so just so you know.
So I can't plug my show.
You can't plug your show because it'll be a week late. Sorry.
All right. You can find me, Davey Dangerously, on Twitter at West Coast Voice. You can find me on Instagram at Davey Dangerously1. You can also find me on Facebook at Davey Dangerously. You can follow the Ring Crew on Instagram and Twitter at the Ring Crew. That's CRUE, like Motley Crue. You can go and like our Facebook page. You can also subscribe to us on YouTube at youtube.com/The Ring Crew. If you want some awesome shirts, I won't plug them. I usually don't, but I'm going to plug them anyway. You can buy your West Coast Voice Rafflemania shirts at prowrestlingtees.com/West Coast Voice. I would tell you to use a coupon code, but we're a week late, so you can't save 20%.
Nope.
But the shirts are still awesome nonetheless. But I will plug the year 4 pay-per-view for Best of the West. It's our 4th anniversary show. It will be, I believe, March 28th. So I'm sure Brent will be plugging that along.
Yeah.
So yeah, follow along. Find me wherever you find all your social media stuff. And yeah, that's all I got.
Perfect. And for the rest of you Marks, don't forget to follow the Mark World Order on our social media pages at MWO4Life on Twitter and Instagram. Like our Facebook page, subscribe to the YouTube channel and our podcast wherever you listen to your good podcasts. And go ahead and pick yourself up some MWO merch at ProWrestlingTees.com/Mark World Order, and that way you can rep the MWO wherever you go, brother. So once again, Eric, man, I appreciate you coming on so much. Congratulations on your win. I know it was a really hard-fought victory. And Davey, thank you so much for hosting. As the person who does the questions each week or for each match, I know how much time goes into preparing the questions, so I thank you for that. For the good Marks listening at home, thank you so much for tuning in. We really appreciate it. We love marking out with you guys, and we will see you all again next week for another exciting matchup.